There's 1 minute.
Hey, Polly.
Today is Wednesday, December 12th, 2018, and INFocus starts right now.
A beloved teacher has passed away.
And learn more about how you can support events by buying boba.
All that and more is coming up on today's show. Welcome to INFocus. I'm Sarah Nash.
And I'm Max Bonstetter.
There's a lot going on around campus.
Here's some important announcements from today's campus bulletin.
Well, boba shops are popular destinations for students who want to hang out or are in need of a study break. Head out to Teaspoon tomorrow between 4 and 9 p.m. to take a break and benefit the senior class.
Another opportunity to distress is this Friday, Pajama Day. Don't bother getting ready for school. Instead, show up in your jammies, blankets, or onesies to celebrate the end of Dead Week.
Although finals are right around the corner, there are plenty of events to look forward to next semester. SCO Globe will be occurring in January, but performer sign-ups are happening now. Head to the link on the screen to sign up.
But before we head into the new year, the Girls in STEM has an end-of-the-year celebration. It will take place this Friday at lunch in room 852. Food will be provided.
Well, moving on now from what's going on around campus to what's happening in the world and locally today.
Let's take a look at what's topping today's headlines in today's News Minute. A 12-year-old raised $2,500 for the headstone of his friend who passed away. Caleb Klockalock of Warren, Michigan, befriended KJ Gross, who has been diagnosed with leukemia. Sadly, KJ passed away in May of heart failure, and Caleb learned that KJ's mother could not afford a headstone. After hearing this, Caleb set out to raise enough money to buy a headstone for KJ's grave. He began doing odd jobs collecting bottles and setting up PayPal accounts and raised $2,500 as of this week. He plans to give all the money collected to KJ's mother.
Well, Kyle Hart, a teacher at Green Middle School, passed away Monday after he was shot by a police officer called to his Redwood City home in response to his attempted suicide. Hart was 33 years old and had taught English and Social Studies at Green for 3 years after teaching at JLS Middle School for 4 years. If you or someone you know is in crisis, please call or text the numbers on the screen or visit the counseling department in the Wellness Center. Well, everyone in the United States knows that July 4th is our Independence Day.
At least they should, Sarah. I think a different country happens to have their Independence Day today, though.
I bet McKenna DiGeronimo could tell us a little bit more about that. So, McKenna, what country celebrated its independence?
Well, Sarah and Max, on this day in 1963, Kenya declared its independence from the UK. This comes from 43 years of occupation by Great Britain. Mzee Jomo Kenyatta was the first Prime Minister of Kenya, and Jaramogi Oginga Odinga being named the Vice President. Exactly 1 year later, Kenya became a republic under the name Republic of Kenya. That's all from me. Back to Sarah and Max.
Thanks for that, McKenna.
As fall sports are officially over and sports such as basketball start to heat up, it is important to keep up on the action.
And Thayer Kacher's in the studio now with the latest in Pally Sports news. Thayer?
I heard there was some soccer action yesterday.
That's right. Yesterday, the girls' varsity soccer was away against Leland and tied 1-1. The JV squad beat Leland 6-0, continuing their undefeated streak in the preseason. Today, boys' soccer is away at Junipero Serra. Varsity hit the field at 2:45, followed by JV at 4:15. Girls' basketball is away at Menlo Atherton. The JV team plays today at 5:30, and the varsity team plays at 7. Lastly, come cheer on the boys' basketball teams at Ballard today. The boys' JV and varsity teams face Santa Teresa High School at 5:30 and 7. Meanwhile, the freshman team will take on Leland in the small gym at 7 o'clock. That's all for me. Back to you.
Well, yesterday was really foggy in the morning, but today looked a little bit better when I pulled up to school.
Definitely. Our meteorologist, Ingrid Paichow, is in the studio now with today's weather report.
Ingrid, what can we expect out there today?
Thank you, Max. Thank you, Sarah. Tomorrow it's going to be pretty sunny. The high is going to be 63 and the low is going to be 48 with a wind blowing at 9 miles per hour and the humidity is at 71. Now looking at Friday and Saturday, you can see that it's going to be pretty cloudy. The highs are going to be on the low 60s while the lows are going to be on the high 40s to low 50s. Looking at our 5cast, you can see that it's going to be sunny most of the week except on Sunday that we're expecting some rain. The highs are going to be on the low 60s while the lows are going to be on the high 40s. Looking at today's Bay Area temperatures, you can see that San Francisco and Oakland, the highs are going to be in the 60s and the lows are going to be on the 40s. And same goes to Palo Alto and San Jose. That's all for me. Back to you in the studio.
Well, that does it for today's episode.
Be sure to visit our website to check out old episodes, check the bulletin, or to send us an email.
Until next time, have a great day, Pally.